Hi, I'm Bob Baulch with the That's Jesus channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Samson. You know, many of you tune into my That's Jesus channel because I'm finding Jesus in the book of Genesis, but he's all over the Old Testament in several ways. Let's look at Samson for just a minute because I think I might continue past Genesis when I'm finished with that book. Here's Samson. You know, Samson has his life full of analogies to Jesus, from his mother being told by an angel that she would bear a son, to Mary being told by an angel that she would bear a son, to Samson loving a woman who was not an Israelite. And Jesus loved people who were not Israelites. They both were disliked because of that, by the way. Then there's the story of the honey coming from a lion. Remember that? Jesus is like a lion, and his words are as sweet as honey to his followers. Samson had this time where he killed 1,000 Philistines with the jawbone of a donkey. Do you remember that? Here's the backstory. Samson comes home to be with his bride, like Jesus comes back to earth to be with his bride 2,000 years ago. But his bride's father wouldn't let him in, kind of like the Jewish leaders tried to keep Jesus from his bride, the Jews. So Samson uses foxes to burn the crops of his enemies, like Jesus used his words to rob the Jewish leaders of their honor. So the enemies persuade Samson's own countrymen to turn him over to them, kind of like the Jewish leaders worked with Judas to turn Jesus over to them. But the enemy's plan backfired, right? Because their bonds that they had on Samson just melted away, and Samson killed them. Just like the Jewish leaders' plan backfired when the bonds of death melted away, and Jesus conquered those who deny that he's king. That's pretty cool. Now think about how Samson died, right? Do you remember that? The harlot that Samson loves betrays him into his enemy's hands. Kind of sounds like Jesus and Judas, right? And then the enemies torture Samson like Jesus is tortured. And then Samson's final moments, do you remember this? He gets between those two pillars, his arms are stretched out, and he sacrifices his own life to kill his enemies and defeat them. Just like Jesus stretched out his arms and sacrificed his own life so that Satan, his enemy, would be defeated. It's all over the Old Testament, folks. Samson's not the only one. I might make a few more snippets like this where I can just dive in and give you some characters from the Old Testament that are just like Jesus. I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope you have a great day, too. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Like this video if you haven't liked it, and be blessed.